going to make a doll room inspired by the American Girl Rainforest house using a 36 by 48 inch trifold, scrapbook paper, fabric, an empty oatmeal container, beads, buttons, a bottle cap, a hanger, acrylic paint, empty boxes, extra cardboard, recycled paperboard, rope or twine, bamboo skewers or wooden dowels, recycled paper, and glue. I start by placing the doll on the trifold. Draw a line for the height of the ceiling, find the center of the cardboard, draw a triangle on top that leaves enough cardboard to make the doll's bed. Open the trifold and draw lines extending out to the sides. Draw a window, cut on the line drawn, and always have adult supervision when working with sharp objects. To make the basic structure for the house, cover with paper. I covered the outside with a wood grain paper, and when covering the corners, I make sure the cardboard is folded before gluing on the paper. This will allow me to open and close the trifold without tearing the paper. On the inside, glue on scrapbook paper for wallpaper. Glue on strips of paper for trim. Cut a piece of cardboard to fit in the trifold. Cover with paper for the floor. Cut strips of cardboard to extend past the side wall. Cut another piece for the other side that overlaps the wall just a little. Cover the cardboard with paper, take fabric, and I'm recycling an old scarf that has seen better days. Cut 2 long pieces of fabric, glue the long strip of cardboard onto the side, glue the fabric onto the other side of the cardboard, glue on the small piece of cardboard to make a curtained walkway. Take the leftover cardboard from the top of the trifold, measure, and cut out a rectangle of cardboard with about 1.25 inches extra. Carefully score on the line so the cardboard can bend. Cut at least 3 more smaller rectangles. For the smaller rectangles, I want them to bend on the side and to be slightly shorter than the larger rectangle. Cover with paper. I covered front and back and just avoided the corner. Apply glue to the back of the folded side. Starting with the smaller rectangles, glue them to the back wall. Then glue the large rectangle right above so that it can rest on top. And I only glued the cardboard to the back wall so the pieces can fold up when not in use. Sew together rectangles of fabric to make bedding, and we use a small piece of a knit fabric for a throw at the bottom of the bed. Remove one side from an empty box, trace around it on a piece of paperboard, giving it a little extra room. Extend the lines out to the sides, make small cuts to make a rectangle with tabs. Fold over the tabs, glue the sides together using scrap pieces of paper. To make a lid, cover with paper to make a basket that we can store under the bed. Remove the paper from an empty oatmeal container, sketch a half circle at the bottom, trim off the excess, cover with paper, roll recycled paper around a bamboo skewer, add more paper to make it stronger, cut 4 the same size, cover with paper, glue the paper tubes underneath, add smaller pieces of cut paper tubes for support. Cut a circle of cardboard, cover with felt and fabric, glue it in place, glue on rope for trim to make a chair. Draw a wobbly shape on a piece of paperboard, cut it out, trace it, cut several, then stack and glue them together, glue a wood grain scrapbook paper on top, glue on paper tubes to make a table. Glue scrapbook paper on the side wall, glue on plastic caps, buttons, and beads, and I'm using the top from a gumball machine container and the top from a bottle of liquid soap. Paint them, glue a button to the cap, glue it onto the wall for a shower. I stacked and glued a couple of pieces of cardboard covered with paper and glued it to the side to make a shelf to hold travel size body wash and a cut piece of a sock for a wash rag. Cut and stack layers of cardboard, glue them together to make two sides, a back and a shelf. Cover with paper, glue the back and sides together, glue in the shelf, cut bamboo skewers, glue them together, then paint, glue it in place to make a grill. And what is really fabsome about this grill is that we made it large enough to hold a cell phone. We took a recording of a campfire to give the illusion like the grill is working, completing the basic construction for our doll room. Now let's add some fun details. And what I love about creating our own doll room is that we can customize it to our style. Use an old calendar to give the window a scenic view. Use stickers to place butterflies around the room. We even placed one inside of a glitter jar for the dolls to study. Make a corkboard out of scrapbook paper and cardstock to display pictures. Add a tiny friend, and you're done.
Happy crafting! Give a shout out to Hamster Paris 55. What's up? I've been looking forward to this all week. A quiet weekend of butterfly watching. Nothing but a calm breeze and the flutter of butterfly wings.
Hey, Gabby!
What up?
I'm here to spend the weekend with you. Didn't want you to get all lonely up here by yourself.
Oh.